Guys, we are back and we are crafting again with XtheFarmer. There has been some Discord. Just kidding, there was no Discord. Anyway, we're crafting an amulet. It's a very expensive amulet, but it's once again a deterministic craft with a little bit of chaos spamming at the start. So we want a +3 proj amulet with the Rarity base, which is what we bought. And we also want spirit on it, we want global defenses, we want crit damage, we want crit chance, and we can actually get all of these mods deterministically. It's not going to be a cheap craft. The base alone itself is already like 30 plus div. The thing is, you can actually gamba on getting this yourself. So you can try to snipe +3 proj amulets and try to fracture this yourself. You can try to do the desecrate 1 in 3 method, or just buy any 6 mod and just YOLO, but I mean, that's probably not worth it. If the price makes sense, you can, but currently the non-fractured 4 mod ones or 3 mod ones are 15 div as of right now. You know, market changes over time, blah, blah, blah. And I managed to get this for 35 div. They are generally 40, 45, so they're about the 1 in 3 price. So if you want to gamba, you can. I didn't. I just got an already fractured base. I recommend you do a spirit base or a rarity base. The crafting steps will be in the description if you want to follow along. So let's get started. So we're starting from a +3 proj fracture, and we're going to annul it down to 1 mod, to 1 extra mod. Now, it already has spirit, which is what we want, but it's a desecrated spirit, so it's not good for us. So we want to annul it down. Hopefully we lose the spirit along the way, otherwise we're gonna have to annul it 1 extra time. We kept the spirit.
So, you can chaos.
So, actually, yeah, it's fine. We can just chaos this away. So I am okay with T2 or T1 spirit. If you're going for T1, it's gonna be a lot of chaos, but I only have T2 on mine, so that's what I wanna match. So now it's just chaos spam until T1 or T2 spirit. We're gonna try to go a little fast, because it would be really funny if I rolled over a T2 or T1 spirit. That was a T4 right there. Oh, that's a T5.
Around a 1 in 200 to hit tier 2 or above, and around 1 in 450 for tier 1.
Oof, that's rough. Chaos kind of went up in the last few days, so they're actually like 8x per click or something, 7, 8x right now.
5 minutes later.
Oh! Perfect T1. Let's go. All right. Okay,
now we're talking.
We got unlucky on getting T2 because we haven't seen T2, but we see T1 first, and that's lucky. We take that. We spent almost 400, and it's 450 on average to get T1. And I don't actually need T1, but whatever. Maybe we can add 1 more support gem or something, or get a better chest with lower spirit or something. Yeah, we are very happy with that.
One thing to consider is that hitting tier 1 spirit, I mean, you're probably going to keep this amulet for the rest of the game, but hitting tier 1 spirit here, if you're trying to resell or if you're trying to profit craft, is like a huge difference in terms of how much money you can make or how much it's worth. But yeah, it's around 11 div.
It's about, yeah, okay. So we spend about 11 div to get the spirit. Next step, Omen of Dextral Exaltation, and we're gonna hit it with a random Exalted orb to give it a random suffix, which then we're gonna convert into something else. All right, boom, we got int, doesn't matter what it is, because next step, Omen of Dextral Crystallization plus Perfect Essence of Enhancement for guaranteed global defenses. So we pop this, and we pop an essence. While this item is active, the next perfect or corrupted essence will remove only suffix. And remember, we only have 1 shitter suffix. The other one is protected by the fracture. So we hit it and turn it into global defense. Hopefully it high rolls, 20 to 30. But, I mean, we can always divine it later. Boom. 23%. That's a low roll. That's okay.
It's fine. You're going to divine it later anyway, so it doesn't
Surely.
matter.
Okay, next step. Omen of Liege plus Omen of Sinistral Necromancy plus Preserved Collarbone for Minion damage. Now, what the hell are we doing? We are adding Minion damage to add a mod which has the damage tag, so that we can use that damage tag later to Homogenizing Exalt another damage mod, namely crit. So Omen of the Liege makes it so that we only get Amanamu modifiers with the desecration. And Omen of Sinistral Necromancy makes it so that it has to be a prefix. So we slam it with the Collarbone.
There's 4 Amanamu tags, right? And the Omen of the Liege guarantees that we see 3 of them. But if you see one of the Amanamu tags is increased global defenses, which we just added on already. So our Essence global defenses blocks this one. So then we're guaranteed to see the other 3, which means we're 100% chance of seeing the minion damage tag, so we don't need to reroll or anything. It's guaranteed.
Yeah, so there's 4 mods, and we already have global defense, so one of the 3 options is gonna be this. So we're guaranteed to get minion damage with this method. So let's hit it, and let's go into the well to reveal our minion damage. And there it is. Minions deal increased damage if you've hit recently. That's the mod. Confirm. Now, why did we do this? We did it because now we have a damage tag because of this minion damage, and we can Omen of Homogenizing Exalt and Perfect Exalt crit damage. So crit damage and crit chance is what we're looking for on this amulet, and crit damage has the damage tag, and then crit chance has the crit tag. So first we're homogenizing from this minion damage to add a crit damage. With a Perfect Exalt, it's going to be T2 or T1. Let's see which one we hit.
Roughly 1 in 3.
1 in 3 for T1. Okay,
and 2 in 3
I
for
like
tier
those
2.
odds. Let's see. It's T1. Yo, we hit the 1 in 3. Nice.
He can't keep getting away with the chat. He actually can't keep getting away with
Look at all those T1 numbers. Hell yeah.
God damn it.
All right, and now we do it again. Second Omen of Homogenizing Exalt. Second Perfect Exalt for crit chance. Now, this is also minimum tier 2. Also 1 in 3 for T1.
Yep. Rage, the game glitches and you get
I
tier 4.
like those odds a lot. All right, let's see it. Boom. It's T1!
God, no!
What a nice amulet. Holy
You
shit.
can't. I crafted 20 of these fucking amulets and I didn't see double tier 1 a single time. God damn it.
And now we just gotta desecrate the final mod, which we need to Omen of Light Annul to get rid of the stupid minion damage that we no longer need. It has served us very well. Boom. Minion damage is gone. And now, Omen of the Sovereign. What the hell is that? Plus,
Ulaman.
Preserved Collarbone. So with this one, we are guaranteeing an Ulaman mod, which, if we look at PoE2 and click the Ulaman tag here, is going to be increased evasion rating from equipped body armor, which is very nice if you're playing an Evasion ES hybrid build and you have this node on your tree, Spectral Warp, you get both evasion and energy shield from this mod, and it's very powerful. And we can basically guarantee that because we have deflection. I mean, not really guarantee, but almost guarantee.
If you use an Omen, which I recommend, you have like a over 90% chance of hitting.
The abyssal echoes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's do that. We already spent so much on this craft, and it's only 59x. That is actually so cheap. All right.
And another thing
Yeah.
is that because you have 2 chances and I think it's actually like 80 something percent chance on each try that you do.
Yeah.
So there's a world where like even if you hit on your first try, but if it's like a low roll, you can just roll again.
Sure. And then worst case scenario, you Omen of Light and all. Always like you can always keep rerolling the last mod. Yeah.
But it's a 15 roll range for the Evasion body armor. So it's like 35 to 50%. So if you get like
that's a
38% or less,
big roll range. Yeah. I would probably reroll if it's like 40 or lower or 38, 39 or lower. Okay, let's see.
I agree.
So Omen of Sorven, Preserved Collarbone, boom. And now Abyssal Echoes. And let's see it.
My guess is 47% or above on the first try.
Oh, we didn't get it on the first try. Okay. Streamer client.
The world is healing.
The world is healing, but on the reroll, we also didn't get it on the reroll.
Oh, yes! Justice! Justice!
Guys, we are, that's good actually, because now we show what happens if you don't get it. 4% chance to not get it on either. That's okay. Now we get an Omen of Light to annul it one more time. Oh my god, it's 3 divines. Jesus. Annul. To get rid of this beautiful deflection rating that we just made. Boom. And then...
There is an argument to be made that deflection rating is better than Evasion body armor, but...
Yeah.
You know,
it's
not a good argument.
It's okay, but it's not great.
As soon as I can.
Alright, let's do it again. Abyssal echoes. Do a double roll. We need the Ulaman.
Ulaman.
Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Alright, round 2. Ulaman Collarbone. To the well. Abyssal echoes.
Back-to-back 4% chance he misses on both?
No. Watch this. I missed! What?
Oh, yes! Yes!
Okay, again.
Yes.
35? It's min roll. What?
Justice!
That's so bad. I mean, it's really good amulet, but we can't settle for 35. What is this? Okay, anyway, that's the amulet, but let's price check it, sure. So let's go with the tier. Let's go with tier 1 everything. 35, 35, plus 3. Evasion, global defense mineral, 45 spirit. On a rarity base, doesn't exist. Okay, on a rarity base with
Turn
lower...
on the rarity. Yeah, sorry.
There is none. Oh my god, it's searching exalted orbs. Okay. Any currency. There we go. Okay, rarity base, 200 div. Wow, and that's with 40 spirit. Let's look at those. No, that's with 50 spirit, and it's a good roll on the body armor, and it's a full T1. Yeah, so 7 hours ago. So it's about 200 div, and we spent 40 on the base. I don't think we spent more than like 60, 65 div on this. Maybe 70 with the multi-light at the end. It's like 60,
don't forget,
67.
you did get unlucky here.
Yeah, I mean, tier 2 is probably cheaper, but yeah, that is definitely profitable. Guys, final stage, we're divining it. We're super low rolled on like almost everything, except the rarity base is really good. But, you know, we care about high evasion, high global defense, and high rarity. Those are the 3 things I really care about. 1 divine, perfect global defense, high evasion.
Oh my god.
Mid rarity, high crit. Wow.
What
and
is
max
this?
spirit. That was a
What is
good
this?
divine. Holy shit.
What the fuck? That was like a 1% divine right there. What the fuck is this? I need justice! I need it!
No justice in this world. You know what they say, life isn't fair. Alright, and now we catalysted for defense, of course. Look at that. 55% evasion, 36% global defense. And then we anoint Subterfuge Mask for evasion per energy shield on helmet, because I have a 550 ES helmet. So that's ire, suffering, paranoia.
One thing to consider is if you do hit the double tier 1, it's probably actually worth it to then, instead of guaranteeing the EV on body armor, you can do the ancient collarbone and go for just pure evasion or pure ES, which is a better roll than the body armor roll. But just one thing to consider. There's
another option, of course. Kite's Runner is also really good. It's 3% movement speed and 15% proj speed and 50% proj damage. If you have this node, then it's 30% ink. Ire, suffering, paranoia. Boom. And that's the amulet. How much ES is that, first of all? It's an ES loss, because I had a Giga ES amulet, 57%. However, my damage. Dun dun dun. Wow. I go from 64k lightning arrow damage to 75.6k. Holy shit. And we have Giga Evasion also. My evasion goes from 59% to 63. So we got 4% evasion. We lost like 300 ES, but we gained like 15% damage and some crit. as I get more crit, these stats will be much more meaningful. I don't have a crit bow yet, so this would be a lot more damage increase if I had a crit bow. I don't have a crit bow, but yeah. Lightning res, I'll fix that with a ring. But, I mean, I have a Headhunter, so as soon as we kill a couple of rares, resist is kind of fake. So it seems like 60, 70 div, you can craft these, and if you roll T1, it's huge profit. If you roll T2, you probably, like, break even, or some profit still, probably. Like, one of them is T1, one of the crits are T1. Everything else is deterministic. Rolling the Spirit, you either hit T2 or T1. That's a very nice amulet. All right, thank you very much, Farmer. That was fun.